Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, everyone. My name is Solomon. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning here. Normally, I would be on my way to work, but seeing as though I have 2 weeks off for summer vacation, I'm in the house trying not to make a lot of noise because of these really paper-thin walls. So let's get on out of the house, right? I'll show you around the city. It's really beautiful. The people are lovely. Probably won't be too many people out this time of morning, but we'll see. I'll post a link here so you can ask me any questions that you would like to. Yeah, no apology necessary. I stick out like a sore thumb here. I'm the lone black in town. But honestly, it's not an issue. As far as foreigners are concerned, Japanese people typically view them all the same, right? They're just not Japanese. But as far as being a male person of color is concerned, I mean, all my students thought that I played basketball, on my first day here. Now, luckily I do. I was able to show them all up on the court. It's pretty nice. But I mean, typically people just think that you're really cool just because you're black. I don't think I mentioned that I live in Yuri Hanjo, so I'll go ahead and tag that location here on this one. But I mean, early in the morning, it's not much going on, but it's a beautiful little town. It's a ridiculous amount of bars on my side of town, so it's always somewhere that you can go and drink. Yeah, here's a little buddy of mine. Let me show you. People are lovely, I'm trying to tell you. He just stopped me as I was walking. I'm going to take you all to the school that I work at. I mean, like I said, I'm on holiday. So I'm going to be drenched in sweat by the time I actually make it to the school. We got this big, I was about to curse, excuse me. We got this big hill you got to walk up to get to campus. But okay, how did I find the job? Well, I applied with the JET program. And so the Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, there was a lot of interview questions I had to answer. They even asked me how would I respond if a student or a teacher asked me about the January 6th Capitol riot. That was interesting. And I did have to give a short teaching demonstration during the interview. Yeah, so here's my high school. I have two high schools I teach at, but this is the main one. It's one of the best schools in Akita Prefecture, Hanjo High School. But, I mean, they were lovely. Honestly, everything that I learned during my TEFL certification really helped. So I'm here with my drunken senpai.
Are you writing right?
And here it is. Do you speak Japanese? Every time someone says Nihongo Josen, good Japanese, he steps in and says, no, my Japanese is crap. So no, I don't speak Japanese. Very mean senpai.
No, I don't.
So forgive me while I try to cool down, everyone. It's really humid and hot in Japan, and the walk is just brutal. But I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, United States, trying to keep my ridiculous southern drawl out of these videos, so don't pick on me too hard, okay? So it's just my opinion because I'm not one of the judges, but having a TEFL certification obviously helps out, as well as maybe some travel history to another country, even Japan. But mainly having a stellar statement of purpose is what's going to be the main thing. Yeah, so good luck to you. We're looking for more jets. But yes, I was actually an alternate. There's another volleyball gym upstairs, so I was an alternate. 2020, weren't many vacancies, but they finally upgraded me. So I'm in the Kendo Dojo, very cool stuff. Yes, it was on the spot, but I prepared for it. I knew that they might ask to do a demo lesson. And I believe they asked me to teach a lesson about animals, assuming that they were all in second grade, low level. No, thank you for that. One thing I want to bring up is that sometimes it can get rather lonely in Japan, even if you have friends like I do, many Japanese friends. If you don't speak the language, it can get really lonely. I'm sorry, y'all. It was just too hot. I got to take a little break before I go back out there. I'll go back outside when it gets lively. But let's see, Japanese language classes. JET provides language classes for their participants, but I'm lazy. I haven't even started. Well, the only real hang-up was the COVID sort of restrictions that Japan had in place for forever. But the JET program handled, your visa paperwork and everything else. Though, now I told myself I wasn't going to curse on these videos, so I ain't going to do it. But when I moved out here, I was homeless, right? JET and my school was supposed to set up housing for me. They did not. So when I got here, I had to sleep at the school. And so I'm 29 years old. I work at Ernst & Young. I'm taking a leave of absence. But, in Atlanta, I was making really good money, nice job. And to leave that and come out here and be homeless, I was really pissed off. But it's okay now, clearly. I make about $2,400 a month after taxes. And this apartment, it's a 2-bedroom, cost about $250 a month. But I don't really save because most of my money goes back to America with paying my mortgage. if you're not in the bigger cities, it's not expensive at all. On a jet salary, heck, you can go out maybe 3 or 4 times a week to drink and still save money, have enough to go shopping, buy clothes. It's honestly pretty good. Okay, everybody, I'm back outside. Pray for me. But let's see. It's easy to travel around Japan on the weekends, but it can get expensive depending on where you're trying to go. So I think it ultimately boils down to where your home city is. So it's sort of like in a downtown area. But would I ever live and teach abroad outside of Japan? Probably not, being honest. And that's mainly because I'm on a 1-year leave of absence from my main job in the States, but I enjoy teaching. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a bit of an alcoholic. So I fit in with the Japanese people just fine. But seriously, like I do a lot of drinking. Like I go to the bars and restaurants and izakayas and meet people. And I do some traveling as well, especially to the closest. So yeah, I had to come up here and give me something to eat back at the school since everything else was closed. But like I said, they did not provide housing for me when I came out here. So I had to get my own housing. So I applied for my own 2-bed apartment, but the JET program of the school did not give me housing. Yeah, so I begged Ernst & Young to let me take a year off. The first half of it was with 25% pay, but then now it's just completely unpaid. But I didn't want to lose my job back at home to come out and do something that I was only going to do for 1 year. Absolutely. In fact, they would prefer you stay on for 5. That way they're not wasting time, trying to find your replacement. Again, I'm only staying on for 1 year because I have prior obligations at home that I have to get back to, but they prefer you stay longer. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I'm going to say don't think too hard about. Like, not too many Japanese people are honestly going to care if you don't know the language or, don't know certain customs. I think most of this concern is from overly self-conscious foreigners, honestly, so you're going to be fine. So there are maybe 35 to 40 students per class at Hanjo, and then at the other school, Yashima, maybe 20 students per class. I teach 35 hours a week, and I don't stay longer than I have to. There's this culture in Japan of overworking. I'm not doing that. Japanese Christian. He's cult boy. Very, very cult crazy. Let me tell you all about this. No fun. Japanese Christians. They're not really Christian. They like cult stuff. I can't explain. Can't explain, but they held me up on the side of the road for 30 minutes trying to get me to convert to their religion. Very crazy. This is my reward for being a good boy, putting up with the Japanese cult-like behavior. This is my friend Ishii-chan. Ishii-chan, Jiko Shokai.
Ishii-chan desu.
Ego only.
My name is Ishii.
よろしくお願いします。Really good friend of mine. Makes really good food. Here we have the roast beef sushi. Oishii.
Sushi, oishi,
Very good. Very good. Fresh wasabi. Very good.
Wasabi.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Yohei. Age 33.
Lady B. Young man.
Huh?
Very young.
I like cooking
He
and
likes cooking.
BMX bike
And BMX. Very かっこいい。かっこいい。
and baseball and
Hey, ITA, Omainiki, arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to show everyone around Yeri Hanjo. I'll tag my Instagram handle again just in case you want to ask any more questions about Japan. It's been fun.